Let's now get to some updates on factory activity across Asia. The results of factory activity is showing mixed results in the month of November. Major manufacturing powerhouses grappling with sluggish demand, and now, despite positive signs from the US-China trade talks, a significant recovery in orders is still elusive. Purchasing Managers Index painting a troubling picture for Asia's key manufacturers. In China, meanwhile, factory activity slipped back into contraction. A private sector PMI showing a sharp decline in factory output just a day after Beijing's official measure reported a fall for the 8th consecutive month. In fact, China's factory output dropped to a 4-month low, with container throughput at ports remaining largely unchanged compared to October, and high inventory levels kept production down. Despite some improvement in demand, it has not been enough to revive the orders. Meanwhile, Japan's manufacturing sector continued to struggle. The country's PMI showed new orders continuing to decline, stretching the downturn to 2.5 years. Factors like a sluggish global business environment, tighter client budgets, and reduced capital investment were blamed. Official data showing a modest 2.9% increase in corporate spending on factories and equipment, but that was slower than the previous quarter. South Korea also faced challenges, with its factory activity contracting for the second month in a row. However, a finalized trade deal with the United States offered some relief to manufacturers, with exports increasing for the 6th consecutive month, driven by strong chip sales and a boost in auto exports as well. India's factory activity also slumped despite a record GDP growth. Output slowed to a 9-month low as manufacturing struggled to cope with the external shocks. But it's not all bad news for Asia. Southeast Asia, which is home to emerging economies, also saw a brighter outlook. Vietnam and Indonesia both reported strong factory growth, while Malaysia managed to swing back to growth after a period of contraction. Experts saying that despite the global headwinds, these emerging economies have remained resilient, benefiting from robust demand in sectors like technology, manufacturing. The picture across Asia remains mixed as manufacturers face the reality of the shifting global trade dynamics. And while major economies like China and Japan struggle, Southeast Asia is showing resilience, offering hope for a broader regional recovery in the months ahead.